Hi, hello, welcome to our YouTube channel, Civil with Sudhir. So, have a good evening, right? So, today in this video, we are discussing the concrete technology previous year questions, that is part 2 or class 2. In the last class, we have discussed some 22 or 23 questions, right? So, today in this video, we will discuss next questions on concrete technology, important questions. Please like, comment, and subscribe our channel. And please join our telegram channel, that is in the name of Civil with Sudhir only. Okay, let's begin, friends. Okay, we have completed all this, right? We have completed all the 25 questions, right? 1 minute. Okay, I think we have completed these questions also. Okay, so from here, question number 23 we will start today. The concrete having slump of 6.5 centimeter is used, right? Okay. The concrete having the slump 6.5 centimeter. Slump test, you will run slump test in the slump cone, right? You will write the top dia is 10 centimeter, 20 centimeter is bottom dia, and 30 centimeter is the total height, right? The answer for this question is, so before going to answer this question, you have to remember that it must be in plastic condition. If this value comes, how you will discuss, there is a tabular column for this one, right? Okay, you can see the tabular column. Okay, you can see the tabular column on your screen, right? So first one is the degree of the workability, second one is the consistency, second column is consistency, third column is slump value, right? What are the different slump values? For that they have given some degree of workability, and the third one, that is a compacting factor, and VB degree or VB seconds, and the users, right? So these are the total 6 columns here. Now for in the 6 columns, first one, extremely low. If you are concrete having extremely low workability, that is moist earth, the slump will be 0 and the compacting factor is 0.65 to 0.7, and VB consistometer, that is in the more than 20 seconds we have to use for, that is for precast pavement slabs or precast pavement slabs. And for the second one, if there is very low or very dry, if the slump is 0 to 25, so the compaction factor is 0.7 to 0.8 and the VB time is 12 to 20. We will use that type of workability for road construction. If the workability is low or dry, right, so the slump value we will consider is 25 to 50, and the compacting factor is 0.8 to 0.85, and the VB consistometer is 6 to 12. If you having the 6 to 12 VB degree seconds, right, so that is used for mass concreting or light reinforced section roads or hand vibrated concrete you can use, right? If you have medium plastic, right, if you have medium or plastic, if they only in the question, if they given like this, if they sometimes they will mention in the previous question, right, in this question they have only given the 6.5 centimeter, so you have to remember these values. So 6.5 is nothing but 65 mm, right? So it is in between this one, so it is plastic. You have to remember like this. Okay, so very, very important, you have to remember this tabular column, right? Let's move to the next question. Separation of, right, so 1 minute. Okay, I think it is visible now. Question is visible. I will keep this at the bottom. It's creating some problem. 1 minute. Okay. 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 I think it is now visible. Okay. Separation of water or water sand replacement. Water sand cement for a freshly mixed concrete. Pen is not coming. Wait for a minute, friends. Sorry. Okay. I was facing some problem. Kindly please cooperate. Wait for a minute. Okay, I will do one thing. I will keep this one here only. No problem at all. See, it is going. Okay, the separation of water or water sand cement from a freshly mixed concrete. What you will call this one? You will call this one what? You will call this one and bleeding, right? So what is bleeding? Bleeding is in this water from the concrete comes out to the surface of the concrete. ನೋಡಿ ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಗೆ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ ಕಾಂಕ್ರೀಟು, ಏನೋ ಲಿಕ್ವಿಡ್ ಕಂಟೆಂಟ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಬರೀ ಲಿಕ್ವಿಡ್ ಕಂಟೆಂಟ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ರೈಟ್. ಸೊ ಲಿಕ್ವಿಡ್ ಕಂಟೆಂಟ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಏನಂದರೆ ಲಿಕ್ವಿಡ್ ಕಂಟೆಂಟು ಸ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಜೊತೆನೇ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ, ರೈಟ್. ಸೊ ಸಾರಿ, right. So this water from concrete comes out to the surface of the concrete because of low specific gravity ಇದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. So it is seen in a highly wet concrete or badly mixed proportions. ನೋಡಿ badly mixed proportions ಯಾವ್ದಿರುತ್ತೆ, in that conditions it will occur. Okay, let's move to the next question. Separation of coarse aggregate, right? Separation of coarse aggregate from the mortar during the transportation is known as, we call it as, that is an segregation. Just remember the points, very important, right? So that and in the separation, that is in segregation we have three major types, that is either it may be coarse aggregate or separating out from the setting down, right, or the paste separating away from the coarse aggregate, or water separating out from the rest of the material, that we call it as an bleeding. Bleeding is a part of an segregation, right? You have to remember, bleeding is a part of segregation. You can visible this point now. It is creating some problem. Okay, kindly cooperate. Kindly please cooperate. Okay, I will try my best. Okay, now it is visible. So it is badly mixed proportion. You have to remember this question, right? We will move to the next question. The correct proportion of ingredient of the concrete depends on. So how the concrete ingredient of the concrete we can decide on either bulking of the sand or water cement, water content ratio, or water absorption, or all of the above. See, we required the bulking of the sand because how much moisture presence in the sand, that is an bulking of sand, right? And the water content, how water content required for all the materials, right? Either it may be any type of material, either sand, coarse aggregate, fine aggregate. So water content also required, and the absorption, how much it will absorb, right? So all of the above. For this question we have to consider the all of the option is the correct answer for this question, right? Let's move to the next question. The next question is the ratio of various ingredients, that is cement, sand and aggregate, the grade of M20. I have told you some trick to remember this, all the grades, right? For M from M5, right, M7.5, right, M10, M15, M20, M25, right? Just for M5, 1 is to remember, 1 is same, 1, 4, right? This is 4, 1, 4, 3, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1.5, right, and 1, right? So this is like the second ratio. 1 is same for all one, second one is 5, and now you have to make double for this. 1 is to 5 is to 10, 8, right, 6. Sorry, I can't write, right? I apologize, please. I can't write because the pen cursor is not moving correctly, right? Just remember, if you want to see this trick, please go to my RCC class. First class I have given already how to remember these tricks. Okay, so answer for this question is the C, right? 1, 1.5, 3, right? Next question, we will move to the next question. To prevent the segregation, the maximum height of placing of the concrete is 150 centimeter, that is 1.5 meter. Means if this is in footing, right? It is a footing, and if this is in ground level. If you are mixing the concrete on the ground level, right, and you want to place at the bottom of this footing, then this minimum dropping height of the concrete should be 1.5 mm, or it should be less than 1.5 mm. Sorry, 1.5 meter. Okay, right? You have to just remember these points. Very, very important points, right? Next one. While compacting the concrete by a mechanical vibrator. Okay, if you are compacting in concrete by mechanical vibrator, the slump should not exceed. The slump should not exceed. How much slump should not exceed? Can you remember the point I have just told you? Right? So the slump should be 5 centimeter. That is 50 mm. 50 mm. Right? While compacting the concrete by a mechanical vibrator. This is very, very important question. If you want to vibrate using mechanical vibrator, the slump should be 50 mm or 5 centimeter. Okay. Next question. Concrete is unsuitable for compaction by vibrator if it is. Concrete is unsuitable for compaction by the vibrator if it is plastic. If it is a concrete is in plastic state, right? You can do it in dry or semi-plastic or earth moist, but you can't do it in plastic, right? So answer for this question is plastic. Next question. Ordinary concrete is not used for concrete grades. You know what is ordinary concrete? I have told you. From M10 to M25, right? M10 to M25 is ordinary concrete. Standard concrete is from M25. Sometimes it will take M up to M20, right? M20, and from M25 to M60 is standard concrete. High strength concrete is from M65 to M100. Please listen on my words, not on my writing. Okay, try to understand. This is from the 10 to 20, and this is from 25 to 60, and this is from 65 to 100. Now they are asking the ordinary concrete, so this option will not come here. They are asking not, so the answer for this question is D. Right? I have understood this one. Right? Very, very important. Just remember these points. Simple points. Okay. Next one. Characteristic strength of the concrete is measured at. Characteristic strength of concrete is measured at. Always characteristic strength will measure at 28 days. Right? And another question they will make confused with you. What the strength, achievement of strength, 100% strength, in how many days it will reach? That is in the 7 days. That is in the 7 days. But for the characteristic strength, we have to consider 28 days. Right? These are the major two. They may confuse with these two words. Right? Try to remember these 2 points. Okay. Okay. This tableau column also very, very important. Just remember this tableau column. Age, right? For 1 day the strength will achieve 16%. For 3 days it will achieve 40%. For 7 days 65%. For 14 days it is achieved 90%, and 28 days will achieve 99%. Right? Just you have to remember this point. Okay. Let's move to the next question. Okay. Slump test is used for, right? Slump test is used for, you know, that is for workability, right? For conducting the slump test, we will use the slump cone. The top dia is 10 and the bottom dia is 20 centimeter, and the height of this slump cone is 30 centimeter. Okay, right? So the answer for this question is workability. Okay, next question. Shrinkage in concrete can be reduced by using. Shrinkage in concrete can be reduced. Just remember what is shrinkage. You know, that is volume changes in the volume, or volume expansion of the volume, right? Low water cement ratio. First part is low water cement ratio. Less cement in the concrete. Proper concrete mix, or all of the above, right? So just you have to think and just you have to tick. Okay, so if the shrinkage in concrete can be reduced by using, if we reduce the water content, yes, definitely we can reduce the shrinkage up to some point. If we use cement in less cement, then also we can reduce the shrinkage, because the hydration process can be, we can moderate or we can reduce, and the proper concrete mix, right? So all options is helpful for the reducing the shrinkage. Okay, so answer for this question is D. Next question, question number 35. The operation of removing humps and hollows of uniform concrete surface is known as. This is some different question. Let's see how many will answer this question. I will give 10 seconds. Try to answer from yourself. Let's do some. Let's know how many students know this question answer. Okay. Anybody? If you know, you can answer. Right. So, for answer for this question is screeding. I will explain this in complete in next slide. Just to see. Screeding is nothing but striking off the excess concrete to bring the top surface up to proper grade is called as screeding. Screeding is nothing but they using some material or flat surface or flat some material. They will make flat, all the concrete will be flattened, right? That is screeding. Floating is nothing but it is removal of all irregularities on the surface. For example, it is your concrete surface. If the when you see from the cross section, if you apply the concrete on this formwork, right, the concrete will become like this if you not compacted correctly. So you have to press this one inside the formwork, right? That is the floating process, right? So all irregularities on the surface of the concrete which are left after screeding, and it is done by the wooden float. Okay, one minute. Okay, it is done by the wooden float. So you can see the wooden float here. There is an at the bottom you can see there is a smooth surface, and at there is an handle. I think you know this one because all you have visited the site and you know that one. Troweling is the final operation of finishing, be done after the all excess water has evaporated by steel float to give a very smooth finish. These 4 steps are very important, and the last one is the finishing process of leveling and smoothing the top surface of freshly placed concrete to achieve the desired appearance. Okay, these 4 important steps are very important. They may ask any question on these 4. Okay, understood? Let's move to the next question. Which of the following method may be used for getting a more workable concrete? For more workable concrete, which method will use? Either it may by increasing the cement content, by decreasing the water cement ratio, or using the angular aggregate in place of rounded ones, by reducing the size of the aggregate, or none of these. Let's discuss. First, before going to know this one, you should know what type of aggregate that will give good workability. Rounded one always is better, right? Rounded one is always better, but if you use all rounded, what will happen? The lubrication for that concrete will be, water content increases for that one. So this part is eliminated. And decreasing the water, you can't decrease the water cement ratio, right? So the proper hydration process will not take if you decrease the water cement ratio for workability, and proper mixing will not happen, and the concrete become dry or harsh mix. By increasing cement contents, yes, we can do this one. We can't do these 2 points, right? By reducing the size of aggregate, no, we can't reduce, because as per according to the size of the members, we have already discussed, we have already fixed on that one. So answer for this question is by increasing the cement content, we can control the workability of the concrete. Okay. Okay, 1 minute. There is an explanation at the bottom. You can see increasing the concrete, right? Concrete reduces the aggregate cement ratio. Lower the aggregate cement ratio, higher the workability of the concrete mix. More amount of paste will be available to the lubricate the particle. Just what I have explained you. Okay, you have to remember these 2 points. Very important points. Next question. The presence of oil in water. The presence of oil in water. If the oil is present, what will happen to the concrete? Either it will give a smooth surface. Either it will give slump. Either it will give improve the strength, or it will reduce the strength. Right? Can you answer this question? I will give 10 seconds. Very simple question. Right? Very simple question. So it will ultimately reduce the strength because it will not mix with the presence of oil in water will hinder the hydration of the cement. Right? It will reduce the or it will not do hydration process. Due to the presence of oil, what will happen? The hydration process in the cement will not take place. That's why if the oil presence in the cement, so it will not mix properly. Right? Okay. Next question. To estimate 28 days crushing strength of the concrete cubes from 7-day cube strength, we will multiply the 7-day cube strength with the how much? How much we will multiply? How much will you multiply? Right? How much you will multiply? You will multiply by 7 day. 7 day you will multiply by 1.5. Right? 7 day you will multiply by 1.5. Right? Means if you have 28 days strength is 33 Newton per millimeter square. Right? So 1.5 times. If you divide 1.5, you will get the answer for the 7 day strength. Right? They are asking this one. Right? Important point you have to remember. The initial setting time of fresh concrete should be. Next question. Initial setting time. Okay, now all will not see the question. They directly take this one because they know cement is less than or greater than 30 minutes. They will not see this question properly. They won't study or they won't read the question correctly. They are asking for concrete, not for cement. So always remember, for initial setting of the concrete is always greater than what? Greater than 1 hour. So answer for this question is the C. Okay, you have to remember this one. Simple question. Next, low workability of concrete conforms to a slump of. Right? Low workability. Just I have told you. Low workability is how much it will come? It will come between 25 to 75 mm. 25 to 75 mm. Just in tableau column in previous question only. Just I have discussed with you. If you want, you can go through that table. You will get all the idea. Okay. Next question. Question number 41. For a mild and moderate exposure, there is some exposure conditions according to IS 456-2000, right? So according to that mild and moderate exposure, if 20 mm coarse aggregate are used, minimum cement content per cubic meter of concrete must not be less than is 300 kg, right? You have to remember all these because these are IS 456 guidelines. IS 456 guidelines. You have to remember all this one. Okay. 1 minute. Okay. Right. So the answer for this question is B. Okay. This tabular column is very important. This tabular column is very important. How to remember this tabular column? Just I will explain you in 1 minute. Serial number. This is exposure condition. This is plain concrete, and this one is the reinforced concrete. Right. And you can see there is a 5 condition: mild, moderate, severe, very severe, and extreme condition. For all these, this is plain concrete and this is reinforced concrete. They are asking for reinforced concrete for mild and moderate. So you can see there is an 300 kg per meter cube, right, for both. If they ask for severe, that is 320. If they ask for very severe, that is 340, or extreme. If they ask for extreme, that is 360. Okay, and they have given the water cement ratio, that is maximum and minimum. You have to and the grade of the minimum grade of the concrete also. Right? This tabular column is very important. Okay, so you have to remember this tabular column. right? Shall we finish this video today here only, right? Shall we finish? Okay, after completing this question I will finish the today's video, today's questions. Study the following statement for constant water cement ratio. Finer sand decreases the workability. And the second one, creep is the deformation of the concrete under sustained loading, right? First of all, if you have some confusion in this first statement, just ignore this one. Just go through this one. Creep is always an sustained loading, because as we know, right? As we know, creep will consider for the longer duration, right? After 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, that is in sustained loading. After so many years, we have to consider creep. So this statement is correct. You can see. And for constant water cement ratio, finer sand decreases the workability. This one is also exactly the correct answer for this question, right? So the answer for this question is both 1 and 2, right? I think you know this one. Water cement, when you have some water cement fixed, finer sand decreases the workability, right? Because they will not mix properly, or the surface area will be more or less. It depends on the sand particle. Okay. So today we will discuss the 20 questions. So in next video we will again discuss the next part of these questions. Okay. So thanks for watching. Please like, comment and share our videos, so that we can give more videos like this for all our students and our friends. Okay. Thank you, Nadal. Thanks for watching our video. Have a nice day.